This is the story of Ratchet and Clank in 3 minutes. Let's begin. On the planet Festoon, 2 species of alien engage in a massive war. The Lombaxes fight back against the Kragmites, who vow to wipe out all of Lombax kind. The Lombaxes use a weapon known as the Dimensionator to suspend all of the Kragmites away in another dimension. After the mass incarceration, only a single Kragmite egg is left. Thinking they can save and rehabilitate the species, the Lombaxes hatch the eggs, name it Tachyon, and raise it as their own. Tachyon discovers what the Lombaxes did to his race and begins plotting his revenge. He is granted access to Lombax technology and modifies it using the new weapons to kill off the Lombaxes in massive droves. Fearing him, the Lombaxes use the Dimensionator to send themselves to a new dimension. Some Lombaxes are left behind, including the Guardian of the Dimensionator and his son, Ratchet. The Guardian sends his son away to the Salona Galaxy and then is killed by Tachyon. Ratchet lands on a distant planet and grows up on his own, not remembering what happened to him in his infancy. He is joined by a robot named Clank, who crash lands on Ratchet's planet. Together, the two join forces to stop a real estate mogul from destroying a series of planets. They enlist the help of local superhero Captain Quark, but discover he cannot help due to his sponsorships. Ratchet and Clank save the day, become universally known as heroes, and are charged with multiple new missions. They are given new weapons and training and stop a multitude of villainous plots, including rescuing the universe from mutant pets, stopping Dr. Nefarious from turning aliens into robots, and engaging in a fight-to-the-death tournament on reality TV. Finding Ratchet and Clank's newfound celebrity status appalling, Tachyon targets them with plans to kill who he believes is the last Lombax. Tachyon releases the Kragmites from their dimension and battles Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet eventually defeats Tachyon as he is sucked into a black hole. A mysterious race of aliens known as the Zoni kidnap Clank. Ratchet searches the world for Clank and discovers that he has been suspended in an alternate dimension at the Great Clock, a device responsible for controlling the passage of time. Dr. Nefarious returns and attempts to take control of the Great Clock. Ratchet reunites with Clank and they team up with General Asmuth, a Lombax exiled from his race during the Great War. Together they defeat Nefarious, but Azimuth attempts to use the Great Clock to set back time and save the Lombaxes from Tachyon. He is warned that the machine cannot manage such time shifts without irreparable damage, but proceeds anyway. His attempt fails, and Azimuth dies as he makes a last-ditch effort to stop his own plan. Ratchet and Clank return home, having saved the timeline. The two set off on one last adventure, guiding a prisoner to her new home in a space prison. She escapes. Ratchet and Clank discover a new plot to take over the universe, stop the villain, save the day, and turn their prisoner into the proper authorities. And that was Ratchet and Clank in 3. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you want more content, please make sure to subscribe. You can click the button right down below. I got a question for you. Which robot is your favorite robot? Like of all of them, all the robots in any game or movie. I'm not gonna go with BB-8. I don't know who I'm gonna go with.